Hello, hello, Brookle here. So yeah, here is as promised, ranking all the Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie transformations. The transformation from the 2D game are in here too, but I will again ignore them. So how will I rank these? I mean, here is an easy S tier, the B. Um, Indisputably, best transformation. It even shows up in Banjo-Tooie, and where it gets the Stinger attack added to it, even though I'm not as much a fan of that level there. I prefer it in Click Clock Wood, even though you can only use it in springtime, which is a little, it's alright, I guess. But it's still a cool freaking transformation. And yeah, you're like immune to go on the flowers and stuff that would otherwise eat you. The termite, I mean, I kind of said that these four are very similar, but the jiggies, I decided to also rank them on the jiggies associated with them. So the termite, pretty much all you do is walk into the termite hill and get the jiggy in there. It's kind of cool talking to the rude termites in there, and then also you still needed to get the one outside the level. So I don't know. Could see it in B tier. See, it's not that exciting of a. It's also the first transformation, kind of showing you what it is. So I might need to give it some slack, but I'll just keep it in C for now. It's not the best. Crocodile. Actually, what do you do with the crocodile? You're immune in the piranha infested water, and they actually scattered notes out on the outskirts of the map, which is super annoying. And you have to pretty much get them with the crocodile. I find that super annoying. And there's also a thing you can do outside the level of the crocodile. Forgot what it is. Was it a Cheeto room, or was it? Nah, I don't think it was Cheeto. Was it? It might have been, actually. I'm not sure now. C or D tier for me. I don't know. Also the minigame. I'm not the biggest fan of the minigame associated with the crocodile and talking to the other crocodile and stuff. I'm like, I'll keep it in C tier for now. The seal's actually pretty cool. Doing the sled around the whole Freezy Z peak level is pretty cool. And also it also has a thing to do outside the level. And I also forget what it was. Was it meeting it? Was it meeting Cheeto? I can't remember now. But yeah, I definitely had way more fun with this. It's also immune to the ice water, which it's not really much of a concern. There's a few notes in there to collect, I guess. I'll put it in B tier for now. Maybe I'll put it in A tier and the termite in B tier. How does that look? It's a maybe. The pumpkin also has a thing to do outside the map. In the map, all you do is go into the well, which, I mean, it's all right. Do you do anything else? Oh yeah, you also get flushed down a toilet, which is hilarious. Actually, just for that, I might put it into A tier. You can go down the rain gutters, which is also cool. Yeah. And it has a thing to do outside the level to raise the water level to reach Rusty Bucket Bay or something. It do something like that. I forget what it is exactly. I like that outside the level part for the pumpkin. It's pretty cool. Then Kazooie turning into a dragon. Yeah, S tier. It's pretty awesome. It's Kazooie stays a dragon for the rest of the game, and you have infinite fire eggs, and it spits fire instead of pecking. It's just cool. The Stony, I'm really not that impressed with. I mean, you play the mini games in the stadium with it, which is alright. It's like, sure, for that you can kind of rank it a little higher. Though in universe, like in the levels, all it really does is get into small areas, which is pretty lame in my opinion. It also has this tackle ability, but it's pretty useless. You can technically take down enemies, which none of these guys can do, actually. It can actually fight, this thing. That's actually something that all the Banjo-Tooie transformations have in common. All of them have the ability to fight. Yeah, or are invulnerable otherwise. Yeah, the Banjo-Kazooie transformations, a lot of them can't fight at all, which is interesting. Actually, none of them can fight, come to think of it. I never thought of that. Interesting. But I wouldn't put it any higher than B tier. I don't know. The detonator D tier. I hate this thing. Oh my god. It's a door opener. That's the whole ability. You open doors. You destroy rocks that are blocking the way. That's all you do with this thing. It's also slow and dumb, and I hate it. And also in Banjo-Tooie, when you leave the level, you cannot leave the level as a transformation. So you have to go back to the wigwam and transform back every time, which is just dumb design choice. Why did they do that? In Banjo-Kazooie, you just leave the level and transform back when you're out of range. That's way nicer. The car, the cash car from Witchy World, yeah, I'll put it into A tier because it is fun. It is fast. It drives over enemies. The paying money into money boxes is a bit gimmicky, I think, but whatever. Still pretty cool. The submarine, also at least A tier, if not S tier. I actually like it better than the cash car. Nah, it's A tiers. Yeah, it's not quite S tier. Because it makes swimming pretty cool. And you can actually do quite a few jiggies with it. Or can you? Actually, I never tried to fight the boss as the submarine. I wonder if that's possible. That would be cool if it would be. Anyway, I'll keep it in A. The sonar freezing the octopus, sure, why not? It doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. The T-Rex, I don't know, I would rank this totally differently depending if it's the big T-Rex or the small T-Rex. The big T-Rex I would put into D because you don't do anything with it. Like, what the heck do you do with the big T-Rex? You just step on a button to free a Jinjo, which you can't even collect as the big T-Rex. You then have to come back as regular Banjo, and you scream at a guy to make him run away. That's not even a whole jiggy. As the small one, as the small T-Rex, you talk to a Stegosaurus. I would put the small one into B. So D and B together makes a C. Let's see if I put them in here. So, washing machine. I love the washing machine. It's genius. It's hilarious. It's a joke ongoing from Banjo-Kazooie 1, and it fires laundry, it cleans clothes, and it uses the service elevator, which makes exploration of Grunty's Industries pretty interesting. Because like you can only use the elevator as the washing machine, but you can't use the teleport pads, and reverse is true when you're Banjo-Kazooie, so you always have to think like, oh, can I go up here using only the washing machine, and then what can I do up there, and how does this help me getting to where I need? It makes the puzzle solving pretty cool, I think. I just like Grunty's Industry. It's a well-designed level, I think. Then we got the snowball. The snowball, what do you even do with this thing? I can only think of the button you push, and you need to be full weight in order to push it. Do you do anything else with this thing? I thought it was a pretty neat, challenge to, you have to leave the icy side of Hailfire Peaks, go into the fire side, while you're full-sized, and then go along this small sliver where these fire hands try to weaken you, but you just run through them all, defeating them all, and then you go back into the icy side before you melt, and you have to stay at full height. You cannot shrink at all while you're at the fire side, so you have to get through it really quickly. So I thought that was a cool challenge, but no matter how many times I try, it's impossible. You can't do it. And then I realized, oh, you have to use the teleporter. But since I just played Gruntilda's Lair before, Gruntilda's Grunty's Industries before, where you can't, where transformations can't use the teleporters, I was thinking, oh, so this never came to mind. This solution never came to mind. That really makes this transformation worse for me. And you don't really do anything with it that I can think of. Maybe there's a Jinjo that... Actually, I never got that one Jinjo that you can't reach because the wind blows. Is that how you reach it with the ball? Maybe it is. I wouldn't put it any higher than B tier. Yeah. I don't know. They could have done more with it. It's silly. Anyway, this is my tier list for the transformations. I might play the 2D game sometime. Not on my radar at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Cheers. Bye. Brukel out.